keep these on the front end because they look big.
It's because I'm light skinned. Yeah.
Yo. What the fuck does it do?
What's poppin'?
What up? Man, new. It's hot.
Hey.
All right, let's rise. What does it do? Welcome to episode 9 of the Gentlemen's Club podcast.
Sheesh.
This is our last episode in the single digits, thank God.
That's big. That's a big deal.
That is.
All right, gentlemen.
Wait.
Hold on.
Before we get to it, anybody that was actually waiting for the podcast at 8 a.m., you would know that I made the fuck up and got my podcast switched up. So my apologies.
Yeah, that shit was kind of funny. A couple people hit us like, "Yo, upload the wrong episode." It happens, man.
I'm tired.
Yeah, we trying to make it work.
He had sleep in his eyes.
Right, gentlemen. How the fuck are you?
I'm great.
Okay, I like that.
I had a beautiful weekend.
Let's tap.
We get into the weekend. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I'm focused.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm focused.
I like that a lot.
Mainly because of everything happening right now.
Yeah.
It's really
Should we
want to hop on my live?
Not really, but I'll do it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Should we tap into that, man?
Yeah, let's dive.
There's
Whoa, wait.
Okay. Hold on. I'm getting way too ahead of myself.
Yeah,
let me pull it back.
Let's slow walk into that because there's a lot of stuff. I want to get the fun stuff off before we get into
really
the heavy heartedness.
I can't lie. I wanted to go sad shit first.
Okay.
Fun stuff after. End on a high note.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a vote.
I'm always down to set the tone, so you know how I'm feeling today. I wore a shirt for a specific reason.
Okay. So fun stuff first.
No.
You're saying get the sad stuff out first?
Let's go.
Let's get to.
All right, cool.
Let's run it. What all those topics in the group are about? Let's get to it.
Okay. So obviously a lot of people do know, but for those who have been living underneath a rock, Jacob Blake was shot in Kenosha. That was over the weekend, was it not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reports are that he was trying to break up a fight.
Good Samaritan.
Yeah, because especially in the hood, that's a whole different story because most people don't do that. Mm-hmm. They usually sit back and mind their business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he was trying to break up a fight. Cops showed up. Now, I'm hearing, none of this is confirmed to be true, but there are reports that a different story is going around. And I don't know if somebody's making this up. No other.
We know where it's coming from.
1,000%.
Well, yeah, they tried to paint him in a bad light. They said he had warrants.
Yeah, they're saying he had a knife, and then they said he was going to go for a gun. You know what I'm saying? That's typical situation.
Well, what we do know is he had 3 kids in the car.
3 kids in the car. That's situational situation. Man, look, for you to. There's 2 women on the scene, there's children around, and there's people around. And it seems like the way that the cops operate is as if none of that is present. They come off like, no, we got to put you down now.
Right.
But obviously, there's a lot of videos circulating where you see a lot of people who are not black or who are not Mexican able to engage with officers, grab their guns, attack officers, with multiple officers being on the scene, and not one person is shot. And that, sadly, I just don't understand it.
I understand it.
Don't get me wrong. I understand it, but you can't make it make sense to me.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Like,
yeah.
And it's like this is the evidence that we're seeing. And it's like every day I actually have to get online to figure out the fuck is going on and what happened today. And I have to keep in mind that there's a good chance that I'm going to wake up to a video of a black man or a Mexican man or a minority being shot by white officers. This is something that I have to wake up being prepared to see every day. And then I got to think about, all right, well, the aftermath of that. What comes after that?
Family, sadness, grief,
outrage.
anger.
And this is constant.
It's been, I mean, it's always been there, but with social media and the advancement of technology, it's been in our face nonstop for the last 5 years.
True. And even though those videos are graphic, they're hard to see, I noticed that I am becoming numb to them.
I won't watch them anymore because I am numb to them, and I just don't want those visions in my head anymore.
True. And that really is the sad part. What other thoughts do you guys have about this situation? And are we do you have thoughts you want to get off before that point, or we want to go into what happened only shortly after that? A couple days after that.
We can talk about them as two isolated situations because they are two isolated situations, truthfully.
I disagree because what follows after that.
Well, it's a good example of the hypocrisy.
Okay,
but they are separate.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
So, like you were saying, you kind of you see it on the timeline, and it's just like another one.
And that's like, and we're not even going to attach the joke to that. It's what?
How many more?
To be honest with you, I think this is a part of the program now. It went from it being something that we have an agenda, just so happen to capture it on video. We're going to try to smother this as much as possible. And now I think it's being done on purpose to be seen.
For sure, because there's no way that you can't tell me that in the back of these cops' mind, they're not aware of the level of scrutiny that they are under, especially when it comes to their handling of people of color.
Right.
So for you to do that, there are people around recording it. This is how it got to the point where it's, news so fast, is because there are people around. And this is broad daylight.
And what I want to say is thank you to the people who do put their life at risk to capture these horrific and sad moments, because without them, this stuff would be swept up under the rug per usual, like it has been for many years.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for doing that.
It's crazy to me right now, man, because I feel like we need a complete, total reform of that entire system, right?
Remind me to come back to an idea I have about that was presented to me.
I was going to say, what if we had two levels of policing? One level that does not have lethal weapons. They have it. They aren't called in. They're called into a situation where there's a dispute.
They have it.
Not a dispute that is violent. Right?
Okay, I get what you're saying. A non-violent. They're there to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah, you're there to de-escalate the situation.
Non-life-threatening situation.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Because this what that situation was. There's two people fighting.
Well,
there was no weapons on the scene. There was no guns. Hey, all right. How about we call in?
Yeah.
This level of authority to come and just.
Your response team to a domestic dispute shouldn't be anybody
shouldn't have a gun. Why?
With their hand on their gun.
Right.
That shouldn't even be the case.
Yeah.
It should be people who have non-lethal ways to subdue people in order to calm the situation down.
And if they need backup, call for it.
Exactly. Okay, now this situation has turned into, a different situation.
Just like they can call for SWAT, why don't we call for the police to have guns?
Exactly.
How about
and
that?
Those teams can be on standby.
Yeah.
Right.
Simple solution.
With the supervisor on scene to make sure that those people who are close nearby do not take off on their own accord, do not feel like they get the order from somebody else. Don't get me wrong. I understand that situations can change in a moment, but that could also save a lot of innocent lives.
I think that you do get that level of policing, not necessarily the cops that don't have guns and do have guns type of situation, but that diffusing, you get that in suburban neighborhoods. You don't get that in inner city areas. You don't get that in ghettos and
Well,
I like that. That's a good point to bring up.
I don't know, because like a lot of these incidences aren't happening in the heart of cities.
No, you're right, and I guess it's
like Kenosha's
you get that level of de-escalation when the person isn't of color.
Yeah, because they don't.
I've seen videos where where people are blatantly threatening police officers, hand on weapon, and the police officer is, hey buddy, let's calm down. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not going to tell you again. No, motherfucker, you keep telling him.
There was a situation recently. That's actually what I was looking up. There was a situation in Pennsylvania, and forgive me if I don't remember the town, but there was a guy who refused to wear his mask, and he was in a cigar shop. Because he didn't want to wear his mask, he got mad. He grabbed the 2 cigars. He went outside, left, or is about to leave. When 2 people from the store came outside, he fired his gun in the air. He fired his gun at one of them. And then the cops show up, and he was able to get off some shots at the cops also. Now, don't get me wrong, that ended in him being shot eventually and taken to a hospital. But when I first started...
But it's eventually.
Exactly. It's not the first thing. It's like if that were to be a different situation, as soon as the officer, we've seen that. I wish I could remember his name. We're going to do better with that. But there's been so many different scenarios where on scene, as soon as they pull up,
hand on gun.
Guns out.
Yeah, no, guns. Guns. If they know that a gun is in the vicinity, then they're shooting.
No. If they think that they're in a threatening situation just because of the pigment of your skin, the gun's out and they're shooting.
1000%.
It's just like that kid that fell asleep in the drive-thru.
Fam.
Gun on it. I mean, he might have had a gun on his lap or whatever the case may be. Whatever. You know, anybody that's asleep, when you wake them up, they're gonna be startled. They're gonna be kind of out of it, and for him to have fallen asleep in a drive-thru, you already see what mental state he's at, right?
Right.
So why don't y'all get in your cars and turn your sirens on, turn your lights on, loudspeaker, hey, wake up.
Make your presence
known.
Hey,
wake up.
And now here's the thing, and we don't got to get into all that, but...
They shot this kid 70 times.
Yeah.
70 rounds went into that car for a kid that was waking up. He didn't even touch his gun, just waking up.
The point is...
Oh, shit.
The point is... We're seeing way too many scenarios of black people, especially, being shot constantly. This is what I'm waking up to every other day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So prayers to Jacob Blake, man. Found out, I know originally they were saying that he was dead.
I never saw he was dead. I saw he was in critical condition from the beginning.
Yeah, I saw that he was dead from the beginning. But yeah, now that they're saying that he's paralyzed.
From the waist down and he'll never walk again. That's what the doctors are estimating. I hope they are wrong.
Hope they're wrong as well. I am...
The simple fact that he had his 3 children with him.
That's crazy.
Traumatizing.
That's traumatizing for them.
Bro.
And unfortunately, he has to have a conversation with them about why that whole situation happened. And as an innocent, and you can say whatever you want about his past, true or not true, in that moment, that's an innocent man.
1000%.
I don't know how you explain to your child why you got shot that day.
Yeah. And what that does to his children growing up is going to be a even bigger thing.
Yeah.
You want to talk about black people having trust issues when it comes to the cops. What do you think those kids are going to be?
The repercussions.
Bro, just even the fact that black people act different when they're being pulled over speaks very high values.
Bro, I was walking down the sidewalk on my way here, and I saw a police officer come out of the building. I politely crossed the side of the street just because I don't want to.
Your energy changes.
I don't even want to be.
But even in doing that, you bring attention to yourself because it's like, hey, why are you avoiding me? I've been pulled over. I've literally been pulled over for that, and that was the first thing that came out of the cop. You're avoiding me. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I absolutely was. I was trying to protect myself. Do you have a problem with that? What are you protecting yourself from?
You
motherfucker. Yeah,
it's no hard feelings.
It's not, but it's
it's mad hard feelings.
I don't feel safe, and if I don't feel safe, I need to do what I need to do to feel safe.
It's rough, man. There's a lot of accounts now that a lot of young kids, when they see police officers, you know, you got a lot of police officers that are good officers. Or
absolutely,
they appear to be good officers.
In my family.
That's what I'm saying. They appear to be good officers. They're coming in contact with children, and some children have a frightened response.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That situation can speak to that.
And I hate to say this, but unfortunately, a good police officer, you got to prove it to me
that you're good
before I'm even willing to.
And
all right,
Only way.
Hey, that's a good. Hey, that's a good dude right there.
Only way.
But he cool.
Only way we can rebuild that,
or she's cool,
and reconnect that relationship between black people and the community of police officers is for us to build a relationship. We don't come in contact with police officers unless we're in trouble.
Facts.
So why don't y'all come and hang out with us? How about that? Why don't y'all come and show us?
Right. And not to say,
you know not
to say that doesn't happen, because
it does happen.
It does happen, but not as
not in these areas where we're seeing people being shot.
1,000%. And I don't
Not
think
in
it
Kenosha.
I don't think it necessarily happens enough. I don't think it happens
in
enough.
St. Louis, you don't see that relationship. In Chicago, there is a relationship there.
1,000%.
And I think that for the most part, you don't see a lot of police shootings outside of the one we had a few years ago.
Right.
But man, like there is no relationship.
Right.
And I think in order to better both sides, we need to come together.
I feel like this is, even though tensions are high, those who you would say are in more position of power to come in with a non-threatening energy. I understand you have to do your job at the end of the day. And you know what? To be honest with you, I don't want to go into trying to tell other officers how to do their job, because I realize every situation is different. But it's
a very stressful job,
and I can only imagine.
Fair. So, do we want to get into what happened as far as the incident that happened in Kenosha? Was that yesterday, or do we want to get into responses from athletes and so on?
Let's go into what happened, because that incident.
Let's keep it on the timeline.
Yeah. Let's keep it on the timeline.
All right, we got 13 left. Just letting you guys know.
Okay,
yeah, we're gonna take this full.
So, a few days after, there have been protests in Kenosha. Obviously, I know a lot of people know about that. There was a 17-year-old. There was a 17-year-old who had an AR-15, and he seemed to be standing with the cops. From what I know, that he idolizes officers and whatnot. He shot 4 people, killed 2, and was able to flee the scene. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the thing. I know people were saying that he did the wave off and whatnot. Everything was all cool. You know, when he was approaching officers at one point, obviously they didn't know everything that had happened. That's what I'm going to go with, because I know that people are saying that he was able to go to officers, get water, everything was cool. I honestly don't think they knew what had happened, because later on there were videos that surfaced of him running away from protesters and certain people, which I don't know why you would be chasing the kid with the AR who just killed 2 people.
They probably seized the weapon.
No, they didn't. They didn't. Not from the videos that I saw. These people are running up. They're chasing him down.
Maybe it was a different time.
From my perspective, he got all that stuff off, got back into his car, and was able to drive home.
1,000%. I get it. I can't understand how any 17-year-old kid, no matter what group he's with, because obviously he's supposed to be a part of some militia group there in Wisconsin.
No, he's from Illinois.
I know that, but he's supposed to be a part of some group.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where this kid got access to an AR, because you can't even buy.
It wasn't his firearm.
Whose firearm was it?
If I was to guess, a parent.
I would like to know that, and I want for them to be held accountable too for those 2 people that were killed in this situation.
Fair.
Because you gave access to a kid, a minor at that,
17 the minor,
weapons and ammunition to go and commit acts of violence like this. That's terrorism, bro. That's not just.
Yeah, we can talk. We can say that for another conversation.
That's
but
not just he killed people.
Yeah, that was an act of terrorism.
If you go and shoot into a crowd, right now you're an active shooter.
True. And from what I understand, I don't want to misspeak.
This shit crazy.
But somebody in charge at the Kenosha Police Department, his major point was that there has been a curfew. And if people had stuck with the curfew, there wouldn't be any reason for...
fuck your curfew.
But here's the thing. That's a different scenario if the police officers are out there, if the National Guard is out there, if somebody of authority is out there doing something. Not a 17-year-old kid who idolizes the police out there with a fucking AR-15, fam. That makes zero sense.
And they're talking about the fucking curfew.
That makes absolutely zero sense whatsoever. Because that's the thing. There's no, when people go to protest, there's no children out there from what I can see.
I've seen children at protests.
Okay, that's fair.
Protests that I've been to, I haven't.
I have,
but they were night protests. So
I won't say who, but people I know have brought their children to protest.
Okay,
don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea because now these protests that start off nonviolent on our side,
just because it's nonviolent on our side doesn't mean that the opposition won't be.
True.
I do agree with you guys, but from their perspective, they're trying to show their kids that you stand up for what you believe in.
I thought about it. I thought about doing the exact same thing.
I've definitely thought about it. My son's way too young for him to really get it.
Going in the daytime, but I feel like those are the situations.
Those are the situations where I did see kids.
In the daytime protests. In the daytime protests. 12 o'clock in the day.
Yeah, so my argument still stands.
Boom. Yeah, I don't think that should.
Yeah, no,
especially in a really populated area, maybe like you're downtown Chicago. Cool.
There's no kids. There's no kids out there with their parents' knowledge out there giving their kids guns to go shoot at police officers during these protests, from my knowledge.
Mine either.
You'd be surprised though, especially at the.
But for this kid to be able to wave off officers, let them know, oh, it's cool.
I got this one.
I got this one. The fuck are you doing?
And what I'm worried about is,
why ain't you in school? You should be on e-learning right now, sir.
Is this going to set the tone?
The fact that he was able to wave off the cops is crazy.
That's the point.
That's the craziest part.
Is this going to set the tone moving forward?
Because it's a black man waving people off. Well, fuck that. He getting shot. They're not even asking no questions. Not only did they not ask questions, they walked away. It's like, oh, he got it. He got it.
That's a Jacob Blake situation. From the looks of it, it's like, man, watch out, man. Let me get in my car and get the fuck out of here. From the looks of it.
Same scenario, but he had a gun.
Yeah, no, he actually had a gun.
And
they saw it.
Shot people. Y'all saw it.
He was actively using it. But hey.
And then walked back into the crowd and just said, hey, no, it's cool, bro. Just slide.
You know.
Was able to make it back home. He was found.
But there's no racism in America, so what are we talking about?
Bugging, bro. Bugging.
I'm gonna make one statement.
Okay.
And I think that every person that is a minority should figure something out.
Okay.
In regards to this.
Okay.
November is coming up, guys. We have to protect ourselves. If you do not own a way to protect yourself,
invest in it immediately.
Invest in it immediately, because I do not know what the future holds. And there are people I took concealed carry. There are people out here that have concealed carry that never shot a gun, and they carry their guns. There are people out here that were never taught and were given a concealed carry license to carry a gun, never went through any type of class or training. There are people out here that have never shot a gun, who own 4 or 5 weapons in their home. And us minorities have what? 1?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Usually maybe one to a household, or people who can provide you with one if necessary in an extreme emergency situation.
But we're trying to get away from that.
Yeah,
I agree.
Because that comes with charges.
Yeah.
I agree that comes with charges, but I think that we should protect ourselves.
No, absolutely. I feel like we should legally. I mean, it's our Second Amendment right to bear arms,
absolutely.
And I feel like we should exercise that, especially with everything going on. Even though that is the thing that they fear the most is an armed black man,
armed educated black man. That's what they fear the most. But it's getting to the point where it's like getting shot without it. I might as well have one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You getting shot without it, you getting shot with it, man. It's like,
check this out.
I understand.
The law protects you if you're a concealed carry holder. You only are charged with a misdemeanor and $100 fine if you're caught with a weapon in a place that doesn't permit it.
But do the rules apply?
Yes, they do.
But I'm saying,
and
do the rules
actually apply?
They do, and they uphold within a court of law.
Okay.
The judicial system protects concealed carry holders for that specific reason.
Hey, I ain't gonna judge you, but you've been going through your classes, man. Hey, look.
Listen,
don't shoot, bro.
You can also,
I'm playing. My apologies.
You can also, if you are a FOID card holder, you can have a weapon in your car, but the magazine cannot be in the weapon. It can be in the same place, but they have to be in a confined compartment.
Where we at on time?
We have 4.5 minutes.
I just want to let y'all know.
Got you.
So you finished. You did finish your class, right?
Yeah.
Round of applause for you.
Oh man, congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
I will not tell you guys more than that because I'm not supposed to even tell you guys I finished one class.
Copy that.
On this
Oops.
type of level.
Oh. Well.
But I just want to educate you guys. I just want to educate you guys on the law that protects us.
Right.
Because I feel like a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Somebody in our live wants you to know that open carry is the law in AZ.
I love AZ. I love Texas for that same reason as well.
Facts.
Walk around with a rocket on your shoulder in Texas.
Yeah. An launcher
in a subway.
But real quick, we have 4 minutes, and I kind of want to tidy this all up. I don't want to bleed this into the next segment.
Yeah, let's capture the sports part of it.
So today was the beginning of, and this is still early, so it's all developing still. The Milwaukee Bucks were supposed to play the Orlando Magic for Game 5 in the bubble,
and they said nah.
The Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks, home of Wisconsin, home is Wisconsin, Kenosha, all that. So this is very close to home for them.
Right.
Those players decided they're not going to play. They are standing up for what they believe in. They are using their platform to say, you know what? You want to pay attention to us? This is what we're doing. We're not playing.
Let me get a round of applause for that team right there.
Let's do that.
And I also commend the rest of the NBA for standing in agreement with them.
Shortly after, yes, the Houston Rockets and Oklahoma City Thunder decided to do the same thing. And then the Los Angeles Lakers and the Portland Trailblazers said, you know what? We're on board too.
Let's get another round of applause for the NBA, man. Those teams doing the right thing.
We're also in talks of canceling the playoffs overall.
So the players are talking about we may not come back until our demands are met. And you know what? Good for them. They should do that.
1,000%.
Another thing, because I don't want this to get lost, because I think this is honestly, I think it's a bigger deal because it's not the sport I would expect to do this. The Milwaukee Brewers did the same thing. They said we're not playing.
Yeah. Wow. Another round of applause for them. Man.
I wouldn't have thought they would do that
either. That's beautiful.
The NBA, it's a majority black league, black players. They've been very active. They got Black Lives Matter on the court. So this move didn't shock me from the NBA, but the Milwaukee Brewers making that move, I'm shocked and I'm proud and I'm impressed. And this is coming from a Cubs fan.
Right.
So when I say round of applause to the Milwaukee Brewers, I mean that.
1,000%. 1,000%.
That being said,
the Cubs still played today.
Damn. Yo. That's fucked up, bro. What's up with your team? Yeah. Changes things.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so I want to say that this is too early on for us to really comment on the sports aspect of it.
Right.
But just know that your favorite black athletes, they're aware of what's going on, and they're tired of it just as much as the three of us are.
And they're using their platform to stand up to it.
They're using their platform. They're holding the sport hostage.
Yep. Don't forget about the WNBA as well.
The WNBA, absolutely.
They took the first stand.
Round of applause to the WNBA.
Absolutely.
They do not get as much credit as they deserve.
Right. We're here to give it to them.
Those are strong women that have been marginalized for an incredibly long time, but still come out and do what they got to do.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. You think hockey's going to...
Fuck out of here.
Not what happened?
I had to throw a joke in there. I'm sorry.
That ass, for real.
So we, I know that a lot of people tune into this podcast for one, relationship advice because I look at the analytics, and two, for jokes.
Right. But we had to cover a serious issue and get that out the way.
Absolutely, this is very important. As three black men, this is very important to us. We want to use our platform responsibly. Yes, I said that.
Facts.
We're going to always do that when the time comes for it.
Right.
Don't expect any less of us.
Facts.
In fact, if we don't do it, please call us out.
Please do.
With that being said, this is the end of the first segment. So let's get in some.
And we will be back.
We'll be back.
Okay, bye.
Sheesh.
Yo. fucking yo. Welcome back to the Gentlemen's Club podcast, episode 9, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, episode 9, segment 2. Welcome back, gentlemen. All right, now that we've got the important matters out of the way,
we got the super serious shit out of the way. Thank you, Facebook or Instagram Live, for dealing with that.
Yeah, thank you.
hey, I bet that wasn't what they were expecting, or maybe it was.
You know what? We didn't comment on it. There was actually a lot of really good feedback on the live, so we appreciate all the people for that.
Oh, that's dope.
I was holding on a decent amount of viewers.
That's dope. Shout out to y'all, gentlemen. How the fuck was your weekend?
Aha.
I'm gonna pass it to Zach.
You know what? It's my turn.
Yeah, right.
So I'm gonna say it. We had a podcast adventure.
True.
Together, the three of us were all together on a Saturday.
Right.
Yeah.
We got together.
For the fans, that doesn't ever happen. Like literally, never happen.
Yeah, it's true. Niggas really too busy.
Usually,
But
Ash.
me and my fiance, we hosted a gathering. I'll call it. I won't call it a party. I'll call it a gathering.
Right.
It was 90s themed.
Okay.
So if you see some pictures of me
Dressed like he came off the set of All That.
looking like I'm about to rob somebody.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That was why.
Right.
So that was it. We held it in this very basement that we record.
Right. Niggas got their ass whooped in some BP.
Most niggas got their ass whooped in BP.
Facts.
Nah,
that was some
I ain't even
bullshit.
wait,
That was some straight bullshit.
So since you brought it up, I got to tell. I got Corey Hurst into a game of BP.
Right.
I didn't want to play.
Right.
I told him I didn't want to play. I said, yo,
Right.
you know what?
Right.
I haven't played in a while because of X amount of X reason. I'm not going to say the reason.
'Cause I'm trash.
That ain't the reason.
Right.
So I said, you know what? Y'all would wash me on the table. Let's not do that.
Right.
So Ashton was it was me and my fiance as a team because,
Right.
you know, we're a team in everything in life.
Of course, because they love each other. They love each other. And stuff.
Versus
some fucking crickets on this shit. I want to hear that bullshit, man.
Oh, fuck. No.
Nah, keep that.
It's a round of applause for me and my fiance.
All right.
I run the soundboard.
Keep that
damn it.
laugh on deck, though. We're going to need it. We're gonna need it.
Hey, we need a second soundboard over here.
Hey, right.
I have the power. Thank you.
We might have to buy one.
Anyway, so me and my fiance, we were running as teammates, and opposing us was on the other side was Ashton,
Your boy, the champion,
who I had watched dominate all night.
Facts.
In all honesty,
big facts.
And he had picked up a random partner because his championship partner was off doing. Wait, my brother-in-law was your partner.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing at that time. Who'd I play with? I played with.
You played with my fiance's best friend.
Okay. Oh yeah, she was nice though. She was nice. Game skills wise. Skills wise is what I meant. I just relax your eyebrow, my nigga. Hey, yo, he hit me with the rock real quick. No, she was nice at the game. All right.
Which game?
You're not getting a laugh for that.
Right.
The game starts off. Y'all are kicking our ass. Like
Facts.
It's not even. This story isn't even worth the amount of time that I'm telling it. But y'all were kicking our ass. I think we were down 9 cups to 1. Like.
Yeah, that was the wild part.
The game was over.
Yeah, that was the wild part. And that everybody knows when you play BP, that last cup will kick your ass. I've seen.
The last cup is the hardest.
I've seen many dynasties fall on that last cup.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
So it didn't go too well, man. Zach and his wonderful fiance, they ended up fucking winning. I here's the thing.
Kobe in the 4th.
Yeah, for real. I can't even lie to you. Yeah, it was fucked up, man. So we took our L's, but it was dope that they got to win. You know what I'm saying? That rarely happens. Sometimes I let them have it.
You know what? I will tell you why we won. Because there was a lot of side commentary going on while we were playing.
Big facts.
And there was one statement that kind of turned it on for me.
Okay.
Somebody said, "Damn, you gonna let them wash you like that on your own house?" I said,
Yeah. That's a different thing. You don't pick your son up and look him in the eyes after one of those moments, man. So
I ain't like how that felt when he said that. So I said, okay.
Side note, are we going to talk about your debut, or are we going to keep that low key?
We're not.
All right.
We are not.
Anyways, we had a wonderful evening.
We'll just say Josh showed up really happy.
Facts.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
That's beautiful.
Very
beautiful.
happy. Loved it.
So that was great. Good time. Got to see people that I haven't seen in a little bit. It was cool. It was good business.
Yeah. Definitely an enjoyable experience.
Did you guys recover okay?
You asked a wonderful question, though. I got to give it to you.
Oh, thank you. That was a great question.
That was a great question.
Thank you.
I damn near was like, damn, I got to.
Yeah,
What
like,
is?
yeah.
It took me a second. I know. Okay, yeah.
I said, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my recovery is fine. I think I went back and drank the next day. So,
well, that's usually one of the best ways.
No, I did too.
Yeah, that's the best way to slowly get out of a hangover. You start with a drink.
Yeah, you gotta take a shot in the morning.
No doubt. Anything else happen over your weekends, gentlemen?
Nah, that was my highlight.
I was on daddy duty the rest of the time.
Me too.
Okay, that's fair. I went to an outdoor thing Friday night, right? Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a very blended family, and my pops remarried. Got some white folks on my side, and actually, believe it or not, this gentleman isn't. I got a stepbrother who's not technically my stepbrother, but I spent majority of my life with him. Okay, so he's my fucking stepbrother.
That's your brother.
Yeah, for real. So anyway, me and my brother, we decided to get active. We went to an outdoor thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all spaced out. You got bags. They got
nice.
A local dude playing, you know what I'm saying, outdoor thing and everything. It was cool.
Nice.
We're in a majority all-white town.
Where you at?
We're just going to keep it.
No.
Nah. We're just going to keep it. We're just going to keep it where it is, right?
Yep.
A majority all-white town. How has that changed for you guys as you've gotten older? Being in an all-white setting?
Yes.
How so? Break that down for me.
Growing up, it's kind of all I don't want to say it's all I knew, but it happened often enough that
you didn't feel a way about it when it happened?
I didn't feel a way about it when it happened. It was like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah. Like when I was around like family and people from like my old neighborhood, it was like, okay, yeah. But I went to school and I was, one of the
right.
few black people.
Right.
I was one of two black people.
Yeah.
My second high school.
Yeah, I know where you went to high school.
Same.
So being around those settings when I was growing up, it didn't really make a difference to me. It was normal.
Okay.
Now as an adult, I'm uncomfortable. Even though I grew up in those settings, now I'm kind of looking around. I was like,
I was curious though, because it's like we getting ready to walk in, and I'm, you peep what's going on outside.
Sure.
And don't get me wrong, I know exactly where I was. I actually spent a couple years out there. But like you said, that's when you're younger as a kid. It's like I'm walking in, I was like, fam, no you don't. No you don't. And of course, when you go in, it's uncomfortable, man. But that was just something I was thinking about. What, side question, do we have a classification for white women who are obsessed with black guys? And how does that situation make you feel? And we're not saying preference or like. We're talking about like
obsession. Like wants to have mixed kids, worships black men.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, because it's but when you see it in person, it's like, yo, this is wild. It feels like a setup.
Get Out.
Yeah. It feels like a setup.
I still watch that movie.
Wait, hold on.
Anyway,
no. I'm not going to do that because I haven't either, for the exact reason why.
Hit the record skip twice then, nigga. What are you talking about? The fuck?
Because here's the reason why.
Okay.
And
please break this down.
And I'm going to say this. When you know what the shit's about, when you've experienced the shit, you don't need to watch it on screen.
I didn't want to watch it.
When you
given the times,
when you have literally lived the shit,
given the times, I will let that slide. Y'all come in here and say y'all ain't seen another
PTSD for me, dog.
All right, that's okay. That's
been in a Get Out situation.
That's fair. Okay, you know what? You're right, gentlemen. I apologize. I didn't think of it from that perspective.
So your question was,
well, forget that. But do you feel the same way that Zach does? Like, now being in an all-white setting?
Uncomfortable?
Yeah.
No, I embellished.
Okay, check this out.
I embellished the token nigga role.
I used to.
I used to. I didn't say that I wasn't capable of embellishing it, but on the inside, I'm not comfortable.
Initially, my first thought is,
I'm gonna go real
where
black.
the fuck am I?
Oh no, I go real black.
Okay, you respond with the uncomfortable situation with making others feel uncomfortable.
I call out the situation as what it is. Hey
elephant
guys,
in the room.
I am the only black guy. Hi,
Been the only black guy,
and it's like, all right, cool.
That is
once I get it out,
right?
Because I know they're thinking like,
right. It cuts the tension in half for you.
It cuts it.
Okay, I feel you. That makes sense.
And now I just poke like a lot. People used to make fun of me because I would say the statements that people were thinking.
Yeah, that's true.
So like
those jokes are gonna fly. Those jokes are gonna fly.
Where do you work? We're like, don't really have a job.
All right.
They're like, are you serious?
Get the.
I'm like, no, I actually do.
That's funny.
But
That's
you probably were thinking I didn't.
Right.
It's okay though.
I get you. But that was it, man. I was just curious on how you guys felt about that. They had a dude up there playing guitar, man. He was a very talented guy. Shout out to that gentleman. I do not remember his name.
Listen, man, I like country music, so I'm always.
That's true. You are swinging that way.
Serious scenarios. All right, swinging that way. What you mean?
Hey, I mean nothing by it, brother. Nothing by
I was
it, brother.
one or two black kids at my high school.
That was funny.
Nothing by it, brother.
No choice.
I can't lie. I like maybe one or two.
Yeah, Tennessee whiskey.
That's probably one of them. I didn't write it down. I'm saying.
Strawberry wine.
Yeah, that's one of them. One of my homeboys
that's
like
a
that.
jam.
Yeah, I get it. I respect. You a hater, bro.
Zach played it in the shower. Don't listen to
I feel you. What else? What else went down recently? I know the Meg thing is kind of tired already, so we don't have to go too much into that.
She ain't a snitch.
Oh, you was right about that, by the way.
What?
You said, we were sitting here, and he was like, yo, I think she gonna tell it all. And we was like, nigga, she not saying shit.
But
given the circumstances, I understand why
Tory might be canceled, though, but...
Might be.
I think his career's over.
I ain't heard a Tory Lanez song.
But you know what? He's gonna do? He is gonna ask for Big Brother to come save him.
Who's Drake can't save him.
I think Drake is the only person.
You're bugging.
Let me tell you something.
Drake is the only person that can save him right now.
Let me tell you something. Drake has been on a woman in power movement for like 3 years.
And that's why Drake is the
happened.
only one. And it's going to be I'm sorry to all the women
which is why he's staying the fuck away from Tory.
It's going to be like 2 years later. Like Tory's going to
lose my number.
Yeah. Do you guys have predictions on what happens, how he handles it? Do you guys think he's going to remain silent until...
He's going to drop music.
You think he's going to drop music? I mean, you won for one right now, so I don't know.
Good publicity and bad publicity is still publicity. Somebody's going to listen to it.
Okay, now check this out. This is different from the Chris Brown situation,
I hate
correct?
they tried to drag him in it.
No, but the reason why though there's a slight parallel.
This shit happened when this kid was 7. What was he? 19.
Chris Brown was a youngin.
Okay, he's 30 something now. Okay, and they won't let it go. Tory is a grown ass man.
I hate to compare abusive situations.
Right, that's wrong to do.
But
let's preface that.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna let it come out of my mouth. Tory Lanez is a grown ass man and should know better.
Yeah.
Facts.
Chris Brown was a kid with a lot of celebrity.
Chris Brown was a kid. He still should have known better. But Tory Lanez is a grown-ass man.
And has been in some iffy situations before.
This situation kind of... It kind of looks like ego issues. It goes back to our original conversation. Male ego.
He got a little...
It will get you in fucking trouble. He's got a Napoleon complex.
Yeah.
I said that in conversation.
he got a little man complex too,
I said exactly that, man.
He's got.
That's why he had to get hair back.
He didn't feel confident till he had his hairline back. How little is your ego that it takes your hairline for you to feel good?
Damn. I'm curious to see.
I say that as a man that has not lost an inch on his hairline. By the way,
shout out to you, brother. Stay strong, man.
Y'all see this gray? I ain't ashamed of it.
Embrace it. Any predictions though? Do you guys think that he is convicted and sent to jail?
Hell no. Lawyers.
No. This happened in the Hills. He's getting they're taking care of him.
Nah, he's not.
Wait, hold on. You think he's being taken care of?
No, I think the police are going to snag him up, and it's going to be dealt with.
Okay.
I don't think he's getting away with this because I only think he's going to get punished because of where it happened.
Slap on the wrist.
If it had happened anywhere else, he might be able to get away with it. But because of the neighborhood, the price that people pay in those homes for peace of mind, that community is going to demand, quote unquote, justice.
Facts. And they're not even going to do it. They're not even going to do it publicly.
You shooting out a gun and multi-million-dollar homes are around.
Yeah. I don't think that if they do that, I don't think that they're not going to demand it publicly. Whoever is in bed with them is pulling up and saying, what are we doing about this situation?
Because here's the thing, and I hear why you're saying no, because it's like there's money involved. But when the opposite side has potentially more money.
Definitely. Unfortunately, that is a fact.
Well, it's Tory versus Megan.
It's not Tory versus Megan. It is Tory versus Hidden Hills. Because Hidden Hills has an issue with what happened more so than anything.
It's him versus both, because now that Megan has gone public with the statement,
I think if she presses charges, then it changes things.
I don't think, but
they don't need her to press charges. They have the whole story.
That's what I'm saying.
And she said it when she went on Instagram Live. They have a witness. They don't need me to say shit.
I get that, but I think because this, I don't know. I had to look into his priors.
I think
if he has no other priors,
he definitely does.
He's a foreigner,
but he definitely has priors.
With gun related priors.
He has priors. He has gun related priors.
He is a foreigner. He is a foreigner in the country.
Back to Canada, and that'd be it.
I think that is the lightest thing that could ever happen. I think that's far.
I think that's what his lawyer is praying for. Yeah, honestly,
I don't think that might be the case though.
He'll probably get a community service, send him back to Canada for like 5 years.
No, they're gonna
check this out.
He'll never come back.
Check this out. He has dodged this situation before, but the gun was not discharged. He got pulled over with weed and guns prior, and he was able to finesse out of that situation. How? None of my business.
They're not gonna hit him with a felony charge, but they hit him with a nice unlawful use of a weapon.
He shot a
unlawful use of a weapon, and then they're gonna shoot. It's not attempted murder because he shot her in the foot.
He shot a celebrity that's bigger than him.
It'll be
shit. Drop a bomb for me one time. Drop a bomb.
I think what's the other charge?
He shot a celebrity that's bigger than him.
We ain't got to kill each other trying to figure it out. But I'm just curious what you guys think. I think at the very lightest, he gets deported. I think he's gone anyway.
I think he's going for 5. They'll send him out for 5.
Quarantine radio's over.
Nah, it's not.
Shit.
It's not because
he had the MTV deal, bro.
Oh, that's over. But I think that he can still scrummy up some money in other avenues just because he still has a fan base.
He's nuclear right now.
I want to say this.
Nuclear right now.
I do not support Tory Lanez while I'm trying to make a case for him. I want y'all to know that.
It's all good. You got to play devil's advocate. I respect it.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Give us an opposing side.
Because if we all agree, we ain't got shit to talk about. So I think I'm being a Joe Biden today.
Unless he does get the help of somebody else, somebody who's providing a lawyer, or if he's able to find his own good lawyer. Don't get me wrong.
The people that would normally help when a black man's implied are who? We got Jay-Z, we got J. Cole, we had nobody that's actually going to step up and say, yeah, no, bro, we with you. Because he did this to one of our sisters.
He couldn't even go to Jay-Z because Meg is on Rock Nation.
Meg is really?
Meg is on Rock Nation.
Okay. Well, and the way that Jay-Z handled Chris Brown, if I was Tory Lanez, I probably wouldn't go to Jay-Z.
Not at all.
He got that nigga kicked out the BET Award.
1,000, fam. It's a different scenario. All right. Well, yeah. I think he's out of here. What we jumping into next, man? Wait, hold on. Let's stick with.
How much time we got?
10.
I got something. I saw what we wrote down here, but I got something.
Okay.
Say you are dating a woman. Hypothetically, we're all dating a woman right now.
Okay.
Because that's what we would be dating. But
okay.
And out the blue, she comes to you. She's like, "Babe, I'm gonna start this OnlyFans account."
Oh, that's great. That ties into another thing later. Shit.
Are you done?
How long we been together? Are we together? Is the question. Are we actually together or are we dating? Because my definition of dating is different. Are we in a relationship
You
or
want
are
to
we
marry
dating?
this girl?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go that way.
Yeah, we gotta have a meeting. I need you to meet me in the living room. Wherever you told me, wherever
sign
you
up
told
on
me
the
that,
OnlyFans with her?
even if you told me in the living room, we gotta leave the living room and then come back separately.
Would you sign up on the OnlyFans with her?
Wait, like pay for her shit
No, like would you do it with her?
anonymously or?
Yeah, like say you got a mask on and shit, you know. But niggas know y'all together.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
I don't even like how you talking to me.
Anonymously. Nobody knows this is you.
Nobody knows it's you, but do they know it's her?
I mean, yeah, they know.
No, they know it's her.
I'm gonna say
No, they see all of her.
I'm gonna say no off top.
But y'all can get some more money if you.
I can't say that. I can't say that I'm willing to sell the meat for that. I can't say I'm willing to sell my meat.
Not $50 a month
I can't say.
times 1,000.
I can't say
But
that I can do that.
involved.
I mean, yeah, it's
Tax free? If it's tax free, I don't know. We can talk.
Pay the taxes, but
Hit me later. I'm gonna say no.
so for $50,000 a month, you saying no?
Integrity is a thing to me. Well,
I'm gonna say no.
let me not talk about it. Let me not say it like that. It's like, look, just no.
Yeah.
For me, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
What about you? Are you hopping on with your girl on OnlyFans?
For $50,000 a month,
For $50,000
I think
a
you're
month?
definitely considering it.
That's $600,000 a year, man.
it depends on who all is seeing the OnlyFans.
Well, anybody who's paying for it can see the OnlyFans.
I'm talking about out of my circle, like mine.
Well,
check
check this out.
let
Check
me
this
be
out.
honest with you.
If you tell me that you got an OnlyFans link, I might hit you.
You gonna follow it?
No,
No, nigga.
no.
What the fuck?
I'm like, wait, bro. You might hit me.
Nah.
Oh, he said
Nah.
physically.
Nah.
No, he's gonna abuse you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
Pause.
Like, nigga, don't ever tell me no goofy shit like that again, bro.
I make 50 bands.
That's dope, bro. Spend your money elsewhere.
Yeah, man.
That's all right. So check this out.
So I can see where
I couldn't
women-
even go out partying with you spending money.
That's
It's like, I
different,
know
nigga.
I ain't got that money, man.
That's different.
I can't hang with
But
this nigga
That's
now.
different, bro.
I can see where
I understand where the allure
OnlyFans
comes
is
from.
attractive.
I
right?
understand where the allure comes from.
I can see where it's
Like,
attractive.
bro, there's people who, if your content is good and you have a good audience and you're able to
No,
leverage
man,
that,
you can't say it like that.
I'm just
if
saying-
your content is good.
I mean, there is a good and there's good,
but to be
and
all right,
bad.
so check this out. The reason why I say that is because all right, we had
pornos, right? I don't like
Hey,
the
look,
porn star pornos
look,
anymore.
a lot of people are into that.
How
A lot
y'all-
of people are
can we
into
go
that.
in
Or into
Yeah.
what? Pornos?
Yeah, fam.
No, I'm
That's
talking about,
that's
like-
$1 billion industry.
I'm talking
Fam,
about,
but I've had, but check this out. Check this out. Side note.
Yeah.
I've had chicks hit me and be like, yo, send me something of you tearing something up. And I'm just like,
whoa.
yeah. And I'm just like,
Excuse me?
it's just me right now. Like, what you want me to do?
Like, well, can we just make it ourselves?
See, now that would be the segue, but there was like,
Well, no, she's.
but if that's not possible, at the time, there's like, nah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, no,
You want
said-
me to have an audition tape ready?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, yo. Hey. Fuck.
Facts.
Fuck.
Ashing out here with audition tapes in his phone.
Yo, hey,
Yo.
whoa. Time the fuck out. I do not have any audition tapes out there. I'm saying that I was hit with one of those.
Hey, in my single days, this girl hit me up and said, listen, I need you to, you gotta show
Record.
me what you're working with.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
not
the
trying to have
audition.
another body count. And I was like, bro, I'm turned off.
Right. Don't get me wrong. It was like, I was like, wait, hold on. Huh?
That's some wild shit.
Right.
Audition tapes.
It would never, fuck.
Yes, sir.
That's fucked up, man.
But
Yeah.
you know what's wild though now? I feel like this is gonna sound bad, but I'm gonna just say it.
Where we on time?
5.
5? All right, cool.
I feel like nowadays, like back in the day, when a girl sent you news, it was like exciting. I still like. There's one particular person when that particular person sends me something. I'm excited.
Right.
But I feel like nowadays, because of accessibility to this information, and
yo, to be real with you, you actually have to get your angles right now. Huh? And I'm not. Check this out. Hear me out before you start getting every fucking sound effect on the board. Because now I really think I got audition tapes. And that's some bullshit. That's not what I'm saying.
Wait a minute now.
No. What I'm saying is, from a male point of view,
Bruh.
your nudes, you got to have angles.
Hey, if you made it through the first 30 minutes, this is your reward.
Bro, I've never sent nudes to anybody.
Same.
Okay. No judgment. I understand. What I'm saying is, from the woman, they gotta have their angles right.
Do women?
It needs to be an Instagram photo shoot in order for it to excite me. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
Sure.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Wait, Josh. Can we talk about that girl that was trying to get news for me, you, and another person that shall be unnamed?
All in one night?
Who?
All at once. I can't say her name.
Mute it right now. And say it. She was all the mics and say it.
She was in the zone.
But me, you, and the other person were talking. The next thing I know, all three of us are talking about Shorty. It's like, wait, you talked to her?
Actually, I need information.
Oh yeah, she was wild, bro.
I need info on that.
I'm like, bro.
But you definitely gotta put more of an effort.
Like, wait, you got her to send you a pic? God damn it!
Other person probably sent something over.
I'm not putting that on. I'm not doing that.
He probably did.
Anyways, all right. So check this out. How do you guys feel about?
She should have just group chatted that shit.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot more respected at that point.
How do you guys feel about celebrities jumping on OnlyFans, leveraging a quick milli? How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like that's some Christopher Columbus shit?
So I don't
because
y'all gonna make me cape for OnlyFans.
No,
and I don't want to do that.
But to be honest with you, and I understand what you're saying, but that is kind of my point. It's like
if me and my girl want to go half on a celebrity's OnlyFans.
I'm asking, how do you feel about the celebrities coming into the space? So
here's the thing. Most of the celebrities that are coming into the OnlyFans space aren't using OnlyFans for what it is known for. And
the nudes.
In all honesty, that is not why the creators of OnlyFans have said this. This is not what this platform was created for, but if this is how we're going to get our shit off, so be it.
Right. They making a killing.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have thought of OnlyFans.
So now you have celebrities getting involved in OnlyFans because of the pandemic. They can't make the money that they're used to making, so they're going to get a quick to do a team up with OnlyFans. Like for example, Cardi B, she said, "I'm going to vacuum and show off my nails, and that's it." Because I'm done showing off my private parts for any level of money because I've made it past that. And more or less, that is what OnlyFans was to be about. It was to get access into the behind the scenes of somebody's life.
Right.
It didn't take originally.
Right.
And then you had porn stars and strippers say, hey, I can make extra money without leaving my house by using this.
Right.
And that's how it became popular.
Right.
Now you have your everyday home.
And before OnlyFans, there were other sites that did the exact same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I won't name them.
Right.
I mean, it was going on Twitter. It was just free.
That's true. Because from Twitter,
those old Twitter days, though.
Shit, nigga, that was before the pandemic hit. All I was seeing is like, this is my Cash App and the Snap Premium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was Cash App, Snap Premium.
Snap Premium was one of the originals.
True.
No, actually, no. Snap Premium wasn't one of the originals.
No, it was Cash App and Twitter. It was Twitter and Cash App.
It was something else before that. What was it? It was the message app. What was that message?
Soda something.
Cam Soda.
Cam Soda. There we go.
Cam Soda.
There was one before Cam Soda.
Yeah, and then there are a million different spinoffs came of that.
Yeah. I know Cam Soda got to be mad as fuck.
I was just curious.
Oh, OnlyFans killed Cam Soda.
Oh, deaded him.
Damn.
I knew a girl that had a Cam Soda account.
Fam, I had a homeboy telling me he was staying with this chick, and she was like, yo, jump in on it. She would cut him a check. He got a piece of the bag. I was like, you serious? Like, yeah, dude.
That's why I asked the question. If your girl is making 50,
Yeah.
50 a month.
Yeah.
Is you hopping in there?
All right.
I'm fucking up.
Just kidding.
What does it do? Welcome back to segment 3 of episode 9 of the Gentleman's Club Pod.
Yes, Sirski.
I had something that was on my brain, guys.
Please share.
In a very, very short amount of time, I've had conversations with people who seem to struggle with putting others before themselves. And me being empathetic to a lot of people's situations, I can identify with that. But where I'm currently at right now, I have like almost zero tolerance for it. At certain points, I felt I was being selfish. But after you go through enough situations of putting people ahead of yourself, you start to really like, yo, I can't keep doing this because at the end of the day, I'm the one at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Your energy is not protected.
I can't even necessarily say I had a deep thing going for it, but it was just something that happened, and it happened, I'm talking about at least 4 or 5 times in a weekend almost.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I just realized that a lot of people might be miserable, might be sad, might be depressed. People
that shit going on,
bro. And it's like, and I know that it's common, and we hear about it, but we don't talk about it. And I was just curious on if you guys had anything that you would like to share or talk about, experiences.
Sure. The reason why I was single for 4 years. How about that?
The reason why I'm still single.
I had found myself that I put myself last in both situations.
Right.
Like, I even put their family before me. I would expend myself to the utmost extent for me to have nothing returned back to me.
Okay.
And not even take time for myself, my own mental positivity.
Right. That shit is a big mental health hazard. For anybody listening who doesn't understand or who can't, because all I keep hearing is it's like, well, I just don't know how to put other people before me, and I don't want them to suffer or go through a rough time. And it's like, okay,
put yourself before other people.
How can you help anybody if you're putting everybody else before you?
Exactly. And I get people, like, there are people out here that are very loving, caring, and everything like that. But if you are not okay first, because you are the most important person in your life.
Broken people can't fix broken people.
And boy, do we like to fucking try.
Oh, yeah, because it's easy because you can relate. You have a relatable stance. So you're both broken. You're like, oh, I understand where you're at. I've
had some of my...
Recognize.
I'm there too.
Yeah. I've had some of my highest highs in relationships stuck in one of those situations. And when you look back on it, and once you grow past that, you realize how sick that can be. It's like we're both, quote unquote, broken or feel broken. And our best thing that we can experience is to comfort each other in our brokenness.
Yeah.
And one thing that I see a lot happening is, not to take this away from men, because I know that this does happen, but I'm seeing more frequently a lot of women who do this.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm seeing.
Women like that crutch. So, like, you'll see a woman, she'll be broken, she'll date a guy, suck it out of him, and then she'll go and be happy with somebody else. You be like, damn. But he fixed her for the next guy. And you got to stop letting people utilize you.
Can't be a stepping stone.
To be fixed.
Can't be a stepping stone.
Leaving you broken for them to go and be happy.
Facts. Because it will happen. It's like, if you're not actively working on yourself, that's what's going to happen. And you're going to feel even worse about that. Like, to be in that space, it's like, wait, I'm already low. And then I just lost the one thing that brought me the most comfort, that puts people in a lot of suicidal situations.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So the one thing that stuck with me after
is fuck bitches, get money.
See, I was trying to stay on the sidelines, but you keep pulling me back in.
My bad. I'm playing.
Before we get to that, I want to say the statement that Will Smith said, because that is honestly the counter movement for men.
Right.
It's like once a woman like sucks that joy out of you, you like, bruh,
what do I have left?
Fuck these hoes. I'm gonna go and create a cycle now and destroy more people instead of healing yourself.
Damn.
But what always stuck with me is when Will Smith went on Instagram and he was like, I told Jada the other day, I'm tired of making you happy. I'm going to make me happy. You going to make you happy, and you come back to me a happy person.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? That's it exactly. If they aren't a happy person, they aren't happy with themselves, don't fuck with me.
It's not, I do agree, it's not my responsibility for your internal happiness. We can add to that. I can 100%
Absolutely.
Add to that, and I would
if you're
love
having
to.
a bad day, I get that. But if you're an overall miserable being, I ain't got nothing for you, baby.
But you guys can understand the idea of when you get into that situation, and maybe you were at the same broken places that they were, and you guys start getting together, whatnot. But you start growing, you start changing, and maybe that person isn't on your same level, or maybe their progress is different.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just don't see it at all and they don't plan on doing any growing. But you guys can understand when that turns into a codependent type of situation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you guys understand. And I know that there's people out there who are going through those situations and they might not see it that way, or they recognize it, they don't realize it's a codependent situation, and not realizing that you also are needing them to need you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a big thing that I don't really feel like is talked about, or people don't identify it.
Well, that's a really toxic trait, because it's like, all right, well, you're too fixed, and now what am I supposed to do here now?
Right.
My value is gone now.
Right.
Because you're happy.
Right. That's very interesting.
I honestly, I had a date with a young lady a while back, and she
Give me a laugh. Give me a laugh.
Sure.
Give me a laugh.
Sure. He added that while back in there, huh?
Nah, this was like last year, but
This was like a month ago, you know.
she put me on this relationship attachment style test, and I did not know that there was actually like a test, and it shows you like levels of attachment and your styles in attachment, whether you're codependent, whether you have healthy attachment personalities within yourself, or it kind of like ranks you and tells you where you can improve yourself.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
And I was like, dang, like that's really deep. Like I didn't even know that this kind of test was out here. And it's regular questions,
Right.
But it basically utilizes what you give them in answers.
How spot on was it for you, sir?
It said I have no attachment problem.
Oh, shit, go you, brother. Give me a round of applause for my man's, right?
But that's after a lot of dang. That's after a lot of growth.
Right.
And I had to move to that place, but
I'll be transparent. I definitely
I was codependent as fuck.
like a
at one
motherfucker.
point.
Yeah, for sure. I like the idea of somebody needing me, and
I mean, it feels good to be needed, definitely.
yeah, for sure. And that makes you feel good. He's like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like it gives you that feeling. But
Now it should be, I don't need you, I want you. And I think
that is a different feeling.
That is like when you get to that position of a relationship, you're like, damn, like that's fire.
Yeah,
Like you can move your way, I can move my way. We good.
that's fair. That's
I
very
ain't
fair.
gonna lie, like I like my girl a little clingy.
A little clingy?
Just a little clingy.
I can't lie.
I like a woman that's about me.
Like when you don't answer the phone, she accuse you of cheating on
No.
her?
That's not the clingy you're talking about. Are you talking about in public, all over you, need to be close to you? Like, give me an idea,
Like,
because I want to say that I understand where you're coming
Like, you know, like when you're in a function and you may be with your woman and you look across and she look across. And
y'all have that moment, that connection.
Yeah.
And it's like an invisible umbilical cord.
Yeah.
I get it.
I like that shit.
That's fair. I can't lie. That feels good in the moment. That shit does not translate well into later times. Other situations, like, for instance, when you don't answer your phone or when you don't respond to a text message.
That's not good.
No. But I can't lie. I think it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
If you...
I've had that.
Like, okay, so I got a question. So
I don't do that.
So you guys don't like a little bit of... you don't like your woman to be territorial?
Nah, I like
which
that.
Can often be masked with
I like a little jealousy. I like a little jealousy. Because I want my woman to be like, listen, I got this feeling in my gut about this girl, because women be peeping shit sometimes that we may not see. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It is not always accurate, but sometimes.
You don't want to get credit for shit.
Never. But I know what you're saying. It can...
A little jealousy is good. It's healthy.
It can be attractive. It can be.
Now that shit where you accusing me, no.
I get it. The line gets blurred way too fucking easy.
Let's talk about it. Because you got male friends. I got no female friends, but I got a couple female friends that are genuinely friends, but...
Is it a better dynamic for both people to be jealous or for only one person to be jealous?
Depends on if it's healthy or not.
Well, which one? Okay.
I think we all have a little bit of jealousy in us.
Some of us kill that inside of us before it ever goes anywhere.
Yeah, like we have a way to check ourselves.
Right.
Like that's how my jealousy is. Like I'll be like, nah, I'm just tripping. Like let me let that.
I get what you're saying. So you check yourself internally before you ever let it.
Yeah, I don't never like bring that on to somebody else, because sometimes that is your own insecurities talking.
True.
And if you don't check your insecurities, then you are pushing them onto somebody else, which is an unattractive trait.
Damn. All right. Alrighty then.
You gotta check yourself, man.
Oh, for sure. You have to. Have to.
Don't come for your boy unless you're ready.
What is underneath here? Nothing else on that topic, man? Because I think we might be running down.
I think Zach's not in that one.
Oh, if you think I'm getting in that, you lost your mind. Well, you think I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Come on, man.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not getting in that one. I think I'm safe to sell in there for a little while.
No doubt. Anything else that happened, transpired? Oh no! Wait! Where we at on time?
15. We got 17.
All right, cool. Yo, when you got the situation right, there's a chick. Ooh. You know the chick.
Oh, you know her or you know her? Like you kind of come across each other a few times or whatever type situation.
However, you know her,
or you just
you don't. You guys don't have any actual history.
Never talk.
You guys have never crossed that line. But let's say that you guys are getting there, right?
Is this?
Yes.
Okay. I gotta hear. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Let's say that there's a situation, right? Chick wants you to slide for an event, right?
Let me just slide.
Yeah, all that. You have... She's going to have some of her homegirls there, right? Naturally, what are you supposed to do?
Say what?
Naturally, what are you? If she says, "Yo, we're having something going on, you should come through," what is your response to that situation?
Bet.
And all right,
I don't ask who all gonna be there. If she invited
No. If she makes a point to say, "Hey, me and my homegirls are hanging out,"
no, hold on. Let's reverse though.
Okay,
Let's get into that. So you said bet, and you just slide.
Yeah, I'm pulling up.
That's a mistake.
You don't do no recon. You don't bring somebody with you just in case either. No, you just slide. This guy's confident.
I'll step into this.
Okay.
If it's not made emphasis that, hey, me and my homegirls are all hanging out,
you should bring. And she said, like, because
no. The you should bring doesn't necessarily have to. It's kind of implied with my homegirls.
I'm a one man gangster. I walk in there.
Okay, but check this.
I work the whole room.
Okay, but what if you don't know her well enough in order to be able to
like that? Like,
but that's what I'm saying.
It's very.
It's like okay, check this out. You might, it's like you guys have
never
just
hung out.
You guys have never kicked it, or you guys haven't kicked it in a long time. You don't know where this person is at.
I mean,
you're going into the entire situation blind.
You have no idea.
I don't have.
Only thing you know is she's interested, or
Is this the daytime or nighttime situation?
Nighttime.
Let's give it a nighttime situation.
It's no, not a bar. It's an after hour.
We're in a
situation
pandemic, Josh.
in a public, in a non-public situation. It's a gathering in a non-public situation.
Okay.
You guys are cool.
Yeah, I gotta get one of my partners. Gotta go.
Okay.
Like, hey man, you want to slide with me real quick?
Right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Jesse, what you doing?
A younger me. Damn, you throwing names.
I can't lie. A younger me definitely would have been like, "Oh shit, I'm in there."
A younger me has done it.
You right.
I've
You right.
done that.
Hey, I'm here today.
Right. You survived. Yeah.
I've done that.
Okay. Okay. I got a question. How did that night go for you?
Depends on her interest level.
But
It
check this
always
out.
depends on her. It always depends on.
That's kind of the point that I'm trying to get to. Is you don't really. There's no guarantee on how the night's gonna go, right?
Depends on her interest level.
Let me tell you
Depends
something.
on if you can gauge her.
Let me tell you
interest level.
something. There is never a guarantee about how the night's going to go.
Thank you.
Even if you have text conversations saying otherwise,
Thank you.
there is never a guarantee on how the night's going to go. And gentlemen, I need y'all to understand that no matter what she may say in text, when y'all get face to face, feelings may change, and you need to respect that.
Facts.
But there's never
That was
a
actually-
guarantee about how the night's going to go. So you always need to walk into every situation that you go into in life, especially when it comes to that of the opposite sex,
Right.
with an open mind.
1000%.
And that's how I always walk in.
Okay, for sure.
But I kind of I always have a little chip on my shoulder.
All right, check this out. Have you
Light skin.
ever inquired about who's going to be there?
I always inquire about who's going to be there. That's me personally.
Right. Okay. And
I take that back.
No.
I take that back. I've not always inquired about who's all going to be there.
Sometimes I like to surprise and be like, "Damn, Josh, you came by yourself?" Hell yeah, I'm here.
It's like, it's me. What else do I need? You wanted me to bring something?
okay,
I can bring chips.
chips, nigga.
With the dip.
Yeah.
All right, that's
I
fine.
always got the dip.
But I'm just curious on how you guys go about. How does the mashup go with when you're going to be around her friends for the first time?
Yeah.
And then you're bringing your boys. And let's say that you're not all the way solidified with said female.
You gotta
That's
bring
a-
it.
That's a scary situation if you bring the wrong
You
friends.
bring a non-threatening friend.
Non-threatening?
Yes. If you are not solidified, you do not bring me.
And non-threatening.
Hey, give me a round of applause. I respect that. I respect that. I respect
Because
that.
I don't even be trying to fuck up situations.
That
And, like,
happens-
One of
that
my
happens a
one of
lot.
my friends will bring me. I'll be like, bro, why did you bring me?
It's
Yeah.
not only
I'm
that. It's
trying to
not
fuck
only
that
it's
yo
not
girl
only
choosing
bringing
me.
It happens.
It's not only bringing that friend, but it's don't bring the dumbass friend that's going to
That
say
too.
something, because whatever friends you bring, that's a reflection of you. And especially if she doesn't know you that well.
So Zach was my go-to friend before all this.
I would agree.
Child.
That's fair.
Hey, I left him in the dust. I said, sorry, bro. I can't help you.
Zach signed me a check. It didn't have no money on it, but he said, I'm checking out.
Damn.
I'm cashing out,
He
bro.
cashed out.
That's rough.
He cashed out.
And that's what I'm curious about. What happens when, let's say,
Zach is a really good talker. That's why I bring Zach.
that's fair. Let's say that when y'all slide though,
I've done moves for my homeboys that they owe me for and I haven't got paid for.
you should cash in on that.
I want interest.
Oh shit!
I've talked
ain't
to
doing
mad
no
women.
bullshit.
I've had hour-long conversations with women. I was like, fam, I don't even want to be
I'm doing a
here.
therapy session right now, nigga. I need to
those
get
are the
paid
worst.
for this. That's rough. But I was just curious about that, man. What happens if y'all slide and the situation is less than likable? Like, let's say that the friends are not very attractive.
I will leave.
You just right out.
Look, I'm
as
never
a
too
sidekick,
invested.
I'm your sidekick.
Yeah.
So you there with that woman?
Right.
And I gotta take an L for you, bro.
That's my. Give me some dap, bro. Give me a round of applause for my man's right now.
I'm not leaving him by himself.
Thank you. That's love.
Because then you're uncomfortable.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. That's love, and I appreciate
You're
that.
uncomfortable.
I appreciate that.
I'm there just for your comfort. I don't
That's dope. That's dope. I respect it.
I don't care if she look like
So I won't leave my man's high and dry. But
That's not what you said.
It's
That's
too
not
late.
what you said.
It's too late.
That's not what you said.
First off, I
Don't
have done
don't say
some
any
shit for my
incriminating
homeboys.
stuff.
No, never.
Okay.
Never. But
about to incriminate niggas.
I have been there for my boys when I did not want to be there.
Right. That's fair.
So I've definitely done that, but it's kind of one of those situations like, all right, man, hurry up.
How heavy do you take the L?
Not. Hey,
now it's getting interesting.
I will go.
Now
I will
it's
go
getting
find.
I can tap dance with the best of them.
Nah, bro. I can't. I personally can't.
What do you mean by that?
Because I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm nice.
Okay.
And then they look at me and they be like, he's nice and he's kind to me.
Yeah.
So I got to go find the other guys in the party now.
Okay.
I got to go make friends now. Like,
okay, I get you.
I can't.
Now I got to go spend 10 minutes in the bathroom.
Because then your girl is going to talk to her and be like, yeah, I kind of like Josh.
Yeah, you should definitely get with him. No. Don't I have a say in this?
You really gotta circumvent that. You gotta be like, hey, yo, check, skirt. Hold on.
So
hey,
wait.
Can I hide you real quick? Hey, check
have
this out. I know your homegirl's feeling me.
I used to have a trick, bro.
What's that?
I used to carry a black ring in my pocket.
Oh wow.
And I slip it on.
Oh
I'm
wow.
married.
Look at this guy. You are seasoned.
So I can have conversation with you.
So I never kept that. I never used that button. I always if the waters look like they were ever getting too murky, I use the asshole button real quick.
And you just be a dick?
Yeah, no, but I wouldn't use it too early to fuck up my mans, but it was just like, I would say some really off the wall shit to really get him to like look at me funny.
Okay.
It's like, this is self-preservation here, baby.
Shit. That's rough. I can't lie. I've
almost said his name.
In my younger shit.
Don't do that. You just make more editing work for me.
Some of my friends have put me in very vulnerable positions.
The same
compromising positions.
Some of those same people have put me in very vulnerable situations.
And you know who you are, and I know you watching it now.
Hey yo,
but it's all love.
I love you, though,
it's
bro.
all love. It is all
we
love.
always laugh about it later.
I know who you're talking about.
Damn, bro.
How many people you've never mind.
Shit.
I can't lie. When I was younger, I've gone to the extent of right before anything got actually seriously physical, anything like that.
Yeah.
I back out of that situation.
Pull out.
No. See, I said right.
No.
Fam, you've been trying to catch me up all night. But no. When I was younger and you run around, that's different. Nowadays, I can entertain. I can keep a great conversation going. After that,
I'm antisocial.
After a certain point, or just in general?
In general.
Got you.
Is
that what your script says?
No,
your
no,
script
no.
says that?
I really am.
When they talk about this right here, you need to say, I'm antisocial.
I like in certain atmospheres, if I'm uncomfortable, I just like hover around the alcohol.
You have a problem.
I'd rather be friends with the liquor.
So like in those situations now, and it's
nowadays that's different.
It's almost impossible for me to be in those situations because I don't go out without my girl. But if I did, I'm leading with my son and my fiance.
Right.
That's what I'm leading.
Like you did
That's
on
what
the
I'm
first
leading with.
episodes of the pod. Like before episode. Well, my wife and we've been married we're about to get married.
I don't ever want it to get twisted, and I know you can't see me on the camera, but it's okay.
You roll it in a conversation. You're like, yeah, me and my girl just did that the other day.
That's fair.
You
that
got
makes
a girl?
sense. That makes sense.
I do. Like, damn. Like, yeah, shut that shit down.
No, I have a fiance.
Curve game,
I don't have
crazy.
a girl. No, we live together. We have a child. It's kind of serious.
Stay strong, gentlemen.
Let's serious.
Stay strong. I like that.
Yeah.
Good business, man. Where we at on time?
6.
I'm like on point right now. I said 15 early. No,
All right, Chris Paul.
What else you got on this list, man? I don't believe it or not, man. We hit.
What happens when?
No.
I got one.
Y'all forget about the end of this podcast. What we have to do.
Go ahead. I was about to get into one, but real quick.
Yeah, no, we don't really have the time. So
what happens if she's...
So this week, no, save it for next week, Negro. Put it in the notes.
What if she smashed this?
So.
Oh yeah, we definitely
saving that for next week.
Yeah, we definitely don't got enough time for that. All right,
danger. Anyway, so if I've been busy since the release of this last podcast, so I hope you guys enjoyed the last song that we debuted. Shout out to Omega.
No doubt.
She is a friend of the podcast forever.
For sure.
So this week we're gonna go to another homie, friend, somebody that I saw this weekend that I didn't expect to see.
Facts.
Sonny Brasco.
Oh, that is, for sure.
That is the dog.
For sure.
Recently released an album, Amputee.
Right.
For those that know Sonny, know what that means. I'm not going to explain it, but coming off of his newly released project, we got Toes Out, produced by Damn It Donnie himself.
That guy produces fucking everything.
He produces everything, including the soundboard. Shout out to Damn It Donnie.
Right, we should get him a drop on here. He needs his own drop.
Oh, he'll send me one, I promise you.
For sure.
All right, so Toes Out by Sonny Brasco. Here we go.
That's my shit.
Yo, Premier, Sneak.
Yeah. Had to hit the bartender, had to check the cooler. A nigga killed me off, can't nobody do it. That's my brother JT, he done hit the jeweler. Rings for the team, I'm like Rick the Ruler. Through the boulevard, gotta bring the tool out. Chillin' with my dogs, go ahead and cool off. Dying for the cold, waiting for the payoff. Like LeBron all the time, always in the playoffs. With the top off, shoot the cops off. With the AK, SK chainsaws. Damn it, Donnie, the machine off his hinges. The machine, bring the heat, bring the beverage. Got 21 styles, I'm a savage. You average in your town, I'm a legend. Big bro, 5 toes, here I go now. Fake bros, y'all hoes, pull y'all skirt down. For the hottest show. 30 seconds, little brother Spanky, let him know. Did it for my dogs, we all want the smoke. 30 seconds before I let this motherfucker go. I'm here to sin, I'm here to win. I'm ballin' now, we got it in. And my niggas pull up with the pose. Aim it at your fucking mama and I let it go. Shoot you all down, I'm a god now. Sold my soul, dog, 5 toes down. Dope boy 95s, who got the juice now? Codeine in my blood, I'm living slow now. Blowing trees with my team, I pass it all round. Southside in my heart, I swear I'm homebound. Titanium rain, I bring the clouds now. For all my rainy days, I bring the storm down.
I needed him to go.
Sonny Brasco.
To do a deep breath on
Sonny Brasco, Toes Down.
Yeah.
Check out
Toes
the project,
out.
man. It's definitely got a few bangers.
Shout out to Sonny, man.
5 down, toes down.
I had a real funny conversation with Sonny on Saturday, man. That's my guy forever.
Yeah. Sonny's the best, man.
He is. He really is.
I might have originally known him as Showstopper.
Sonny been out here for a while.
He really has, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And it took,
So
He blessed me with one.
Yo, he said he dropped the project because I kept calling him out.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, he said he working on something. Me and him. I might step out of retirement for just a second.
Ooh.
Minute and a half left, gentlemen. Let's wrap this up.
We always try to end with a positive thought. Anybody got one?
Stop putting yourself last.
Yeah.
You cannot do anything for anybody if you are exerting all of your resources to help other people or to make other people feel better.
Yeah.
Put yourself first, fill your cup, and you can pour into others.
I like that.
Josh?
The only thing that I have is to protect your energy. I think that is very important for us, especially nowadays with everything going on, for us to be very careful with where you are investing your time, emotions, and mental capacity.
Facts.
So protect yourself, protect your energy.
No doubt.
Mine is simple. Police, stop killing us.
Thank you.
Damn.